What do you need to know about Allenwood, New Jersey, here in Wall Township at the Jersey Shore? Allenwood is a nice little quaint location here at the Jersey Shore. Honestly, not too many people know about. And today I'm going to break down some of the great things about living there and some of the things that are a little bit different. Everything you need to know about Allenwood, New Jersey. My name is John Natale. I am the owner of Natale Realtors here at the Jersey Shore. And if you are planning to move here to the Jersey Shore, there is a link below for a real quick questionnaire where we will get back to you with any questions you have about your move here to New Jersey. You can also email us very quickly and very easily at natalerealtors@gmail.com. All of this information is in my link in bio. Definitely go check it out. If you have any questions at all, just reach out to us. If you could take a minute to subscribe to our channel, hit that bell so you're alerted every single time I drop an episode. Hear about all the great things about the Jersey Shore, living here, visiting here, and enjoying your life here. So let's break down what life is like and what you need to know here in Allenwood. Again, Allenwood is a small section of Wall Township, kind of in the southwestern corner of the town, and it is a super desirable place to live. However, it also has some quirks about it that some people love and some people are kind of surprised by when they find out that's how the town is run in that area. So again, Allenwood is the small southwestern corner of Wall Township. It is close to the reservoir. It is actually at the end of the township going west and going south. It has its own zip code, so it does not share the 07719 zip code with Wall Township. And I will get to the importance of that towards the end of this video. One of the great perks of Allenwood is it has a great, unbelievable elementary school, great teachers, great administration, great community feel, a really small town feel here within a pretty big township of Wall Township. People rave about Allenwood Elementary, and that's one of the big perks of living in Allenwood. It's a lot of families, a lot of young families. The houses are rather large versus some of the other areas of Wall. There is a lot more property. Things are more spread out. Again, with that comes a higher price tag. However, it is very, very desirable. And it also has, honestly, a ton of history to it as well. Another great thing about Allenwood is it kind of actually, when you're right across the street from the school, you have one of the most popular places here at the Jersey Shore, Allenwood General. If you ever want to have a great pork roll, egg and cheese, and yes, that's pork roll, egg and cheese, not Taylor ham, egg and cheese, or just any sandwich because it's just a great deli, great everything, go to Allenwood General. It will be one of the best sandwiches you've ever had in your life. And that's located right across the street from the school. And that little area of Allenwood feels like a quaint little old downtown from like the 1800s. It is really cool there. And also right there is where the bike path runs through. So one of the best perks of living in Allenwood is you pretty much, no matter where you are, have pretty close access to the Edgar Felix bike path, which goes all the way to Allaire State Park to the Jersey Shore, honestly, into downtown Manasquan. So you don't have to go on a main road. You don't have to cross, you have to cross a couple, not necessarily main roads, but you have to cross a couple streets. It goes underneath Route 35, goes underneath Route 34. So you don't have to cross major roads, and you can get from Allenwood all the way to downtown Manasquan in a 10 or 15 minute bike ride, even less if you're going a little faster. And you could also go west out to Allaire State Park. It's a beautiful ride. People absolutely love it, obviously for biking, walking, running, getting out with your kids and just exploring a lot. That Edgar Felix bike path is one of the best things, not only about Allenwood, but honestly Wall Township, but it runs straight through Allenwood. And that's one of the biggest perks of living there is you're typically pretty close to it within the entirety of Allenwood. Next up is its proximity to Route 34 to get right back up to the Parkway, or Route 18, 138, 195. So it's actually a really convenient location, even though it's southwestern in Wall Township. It's not like, when you look at these roads, it's not like right off of things, but it's got really quick and easy access back to 34, which will then take you to the Parkway, Route 18, 138, 195, kind of that corridor, which I've talked about in prior videos about one of the great things about living in Wall Township is the fact that you're close to so many major roadways. They all kind of meet in Wall, and you're pretty close to that if you live in Allenwood to get right up in there. Some of the quirks of living in Allenwood. Let's talk about that zip code. So because the zip code is not 07719, believe it or not, Allenwood is so old school that mail is actually not delivered to you. It goes to the Allenwood post office, and then you have to actually go pick up your mail from the post office. And that includes even packages delivered, possibly by Amazon that go to the postal service to get delivered for that final trek. You do actually have to go to the post office to get those. And again, some people love that, some people hate that, but at the same time, it's a quirky little thing that really only exists in Allenwood. So because there is no mail delivery, again, everybody has to go to the post office to get their mail. There's not that many people that live in Allenwood or have an Allenwood zip code. However, it's one of the things that's just a little quirky about the area that you should know if you are considering it. FedEx, UPS, all private type deliveries will always obviously deliver it to your house. But again, anything through the postal service, you do go to the post office to pick up and obviously send out mail as well. Because the houses are typically a little bit larger, the properties are a little bit larger, you also do have some higher taxes versus the different areas and sections of Wall Township. But again, as somebody who lives not in Allenwood, but right near it, where our children would actually be districted to Allenwood Elementary, there's value in that because, again, you get a very good elementary school. You have really, really nice place to live, really nice neighborhoods, and just a really overall great community feel. And there is some air there. The houses are not on top of each other, and that's a really nice feeling, but that's typically why your taxes are going to be a little bit higher. Allenwood Elementary has typically the highest taxes. Any of the houses that district there have the highest taxes, obviously to cover the school expenses, but you also get a lot of value back as someone who obviously, again, not in Allenwood, but has those higher taxes because I live nearby and our kids will go to Allenwood Elementary. It matters. But you're also getting pretty good value back if you're a young family. You're probably not 72 years old buying, a home here at the Jersey Shore in Allenwood to have this big property. If your kids are out of the house, no one lives with you or whatnot, it's a great place for families to live. And if you are considering moving here to Wall Township, into the Jersey Shore, Monmouth County in general, again, make sure you go to that link below, fill out that questionnaire. We'll get back to you and answer any questions you have about moving here to the Jersey Shore. And one of the great last things about Allenwood that I will say is, depending on when you are watching this video, one of the great things about it is the tree lighting every Christmas. There's a great big tree right across the street from Allenwood General, right next to the bike path, that they do a nice tree lighting at every year. It's one of the best things about the area, about the town, and it's, again, really bringing that community, small town feel to here at the Jersey Shore.